What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Palworld video. Today, guys, I thought I'd showcase my 1.0 main base. Now, guys, this is still very much a work in progress. You can see at the top, it's a little bland. It's a little bland, but I have I'm pretty much finished this bottom floor, so I thought I'd bring you guys along just to give you guys a little bit of a tour of what we've got going on. Now, quick sort of little public service thing. I did get, obviously, the base design from Chaos Bear Gaming. So, like, the layout of the actual foundations and stuff like that. Because, to be honest, my creative juices are not very flowing when it comes to base building. But nonetheless, let's jump in here and get into it and take a look. So, on this left side, as we first make our way into the base, you can see this is our production area. So, we've got some of the power synthesizers. Is that what they're called? No, that's a sleeping thing. CJ, get up, please. That's embarrassing. So we've got some of these power synthesizers that make the recipes. We've got our dig toys very hard at work mining up a bunch of resources for us. We've got our oil generators at the back here. The only thing I don't like about the oil generators is I couldn't put another wall behind them back there to actually close that up from the outside area. I'm not sure why. It's just sort of, I guess, Palworld building thing, but I am very pleased that it did manage to fit in here. If you have seen my 100 days video, they were originally over here, but we've sort of designed it and shuffled things around and stuff like that once we got to the end game and we could actually make these synthesizers. So you come through here, you can see I am a very big fan of all the new greenery and stuff that they have added. It just makes the base feel much more naturey, which is definitely my vibe of things. So we've got some decorations hanging around the back here. Our other oil generator, our power beds is where these guys are all located. I feel a little bit bad for our dig toys as they don't exactly fit inside the power pods, but what can you do? So I've got enough power material replicator things. What are they even called? I keep forgetting what they're called. Where is it? Material synthesizer, that's what I thought. So we've got enough material synthesizers to keep everyone very busy with our 3 dig toys, and we can just switch in between them. I do have some extras because we've still got 2 extra base slots left. So we could potentially chuck in 2 more dig toys or whatever it is we wanted to use. Our Whisper here is very hard at work, lumbering away. So that's our left side of the base. We then also have the medic clinic just here. Honestly, don't know what the heck this thing does. I assume it's got something to do with this, and if you go ahead and set the work mode to super hard work, but we really don't need to do that. Heck, I could probably set them to relaxed mode and they could all be chilled out. But I thought it was a cool design accessory thing. We didn't have this before 1.0 and I wanted to use it. So I've chucked this down and it's kind of like a treatment center, I guess. You've got waiting seats on the side here, a nice little spa. It's got some bamboo here, some little naturey stuff. So I do like all of this. Oh, it's so nice to use. Look at that. We can even go ahead and chuck another one. Get the snap point. Get the point. There we go. Can we get... Yeah. Look at that. Boom. Get that in there. Add some more greenery. So it's kind of... The base is set up into 4 different quadrants. So you can see this is obviously our material production area. And then if we come over onto our right side here, we've got our crusher, we've got some decorations, more power pods, our incubator, because I haven't set up a dedicated incubator breeding base yet, our condensation machine, we've got some heaters as well. I just like those for decorations. We do have our coin assembly line just here as well, nicely hidden, hidden with nature so that nobody suspects anything suspicious is going on. And then we've got our fishing pond. That doesn't clip through, does it? No. So our fishing pond, I spent some time making it look very pretty, adding a whole bunch of nature stuff to it, a whole bunch of decorations, even some fences going around the side here to kind of block off our naturey bit. And then if you actually come up to the fish pond, there's a whole bunch of decorations up here as well, because I figured, why not? We want this to be sort of a chill, naturey vibe for our pals. They can come up here, they can sit on this bench, they can just relax for a second, go for a little bit of a swim. I don't know how we're fishing out Walaska Ignuses from the fishing pod, but that doesn't matter. And they can just chill up here, and it's a nice little retreat area. So I really like this little space that I built. And then we come to the center of our base. Our guild chest is just casually snapped there. We've got our power box. Over here, we have our farm and kitchen area. So I obviously wanted to put these screens to try and block the refrigerators. And then we've got the barrels and stuff here. But we've got our refrigerators full of items. We only have 2 cooling pals because I didn't want to really invest in any more than that. One of them will normally just cool one of the fridges, and then the other one will work on the furnace. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, we have so much food, it literally does not matter if some of it spoils. Like, look at all of it. We have heaps. So our little kitchen area where we cook, I decided to put these laboratory benches down that you get from the PAL, what are they called? The PAL Free Alliance? No, that's the other ones. What are these bad guys called? The genetic ones? The genetic research unit? Yeah, I decided to use these. I figured they kind of looked like benches. So we've chucked a couple of those down for food prep. Some coolers. I don't even know if I can actually... Can I snap another one in front of this? I can. Yeah, why not? Add some extra decoration. So we've just got that bench there with some extra coolers on it. None of them are being used. I just need to make sure I uncheck all of them. So this is a nice little decoration. I don't know if I like that now, actually. Yeah. We've got our ancient kitchen here, so we can go ahead and cook a bunch of stuff. And the best part about this is we still have quite a bit of space left for the pals to come along. You can see here they come down into the kitchen area and they actually work on it still. So they don't do it where they glitch out and do it from halfway across the base. I've done it so that there's enough space for all of our pals to get in here and get involved, and they can still sort of move around and be comfortable. And these guys are alpha pals as well, so they are larger than the standard ones, which is wonderful. Just behind our kitchen area, we then have our farming area. So all our crops. We've got our mill. We've got more crops at the back here, although I need to probably cut down on these because we have so many freaking red berries. Tropical hard at work. We've got a power pod just there for an extra bed. Another power pod bed there. And then we've got another ancient spring right here for our pals to chill out at. So I really like how this area turned out. I'm very impressed with it, and I like it quite a lot. Once you sort of get in there and start decorating everything, it slowly starts coming together. So once we have done that, we've got this area. We can come over here, and this is our storage area. Do not ask why there is a wall missing here. I have a very perfectly legitimate answer. It's because I put the spring down. I couldn't get the wall down. By the time I had done that, I didn't want to destroy this because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it back in there. Just because it was already a tight fit getting it in there. So I'm just ignoring that. We definitely do not have a wall. Maybe I'll see if I can put maybe like a thingy or something. But this is our storage area. So all of our storage items, we've got all our weapons, ammo, and everything like that. We can come out here, close that up. And then if you come around the side here, we have another level where you can just climb up. And this is once again more storage. So this is all like our schematics and everything like that. You know what I did want to put up here actually? A little light. Just a little something to keep us, so we can see in the dark, you know? Gets a little bit darky up here. That's better. Can we change the color? I just want to make it a little bit darker. There we go. That's nice. Cool. Yeah, so that's our storage area. And then if we come back into the center of the base, I'm still not sure about the foundations as well, to be completely honest. I did want to kind of have like separated flooring to determine different areas and stuff like that, but I haven't really settled on anything, and trying to get all the different foundations to sort of match in with each other is very difficult. So, and you can see here I have started replacing some of the stone stuff with like the clean and ancient structures, just as we slowly started getting the materials needed to actually make that stuff. So it was a journey. And then over here, this is our own little special space, our toilet. This is literally our private area. This is it. We've got a nice little couch in here. That's literally it. Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. Why don't we just flip the couch and we can put a TV under there? Get away from our pals for the time being, and we can have some private time. So that's under the stairs just there that lead up to the next floor. But let's come over here to the other side of the base, the last quadrant. So over here we have our sort of refinement production area, I guess. So we've got our PAL disassembly conveyor. We've got this blocked off so our pals don't accidentally walk on the conveyor belt and get themselves shredded up. We've got some desk and decorations, and then our ancient relic recycler just here. We've got a little walk-in area where we can access some storage. We've got like the little battery pack for decoration, some extra storage bits and decoration stuff. Then we've got our ancient furnace. We only really ever need one of these. I haven't found a use for two of them. And the best part, like I mentioned, the pals still have enough space that they can come down here, work at their respective stations without getting stuck, and we still see all the animations. And then we have the ancient workbench just here as well. with a little bit of decorating in between the gaps here as well, and a little bit of a table there and stuff like that. So this came out really nice. I'm really happy with how this looks. And then behind us, we've got quite a bit of empty space here. I'm not entirely sure what we want to do with it just yet. And same for this side. Honestly, I kind of just want to leave it. But at the same time, I'm like, we could probably put some more stuff in here, right? Just not entirely sure what. We've got our item finder as well, so we can grab any items that we need. Our generator is over here. Some statues and decorations. Some more power pods. Lots of flags to add to the wall space. We've got a nice little chill out zone for our pals so they can take a seat. They can play some arcade games, get a drink. I did have the other one out here. Where is it? The claw machine. But it's so loud. It's so loud. There's like a music tune that plays when you build it, and it's very loud. So I had to take it out because you could hear it from on the other side of the base. It was very annoying. And then we've got another ancient hot spring just here as well, with some more greenery and nature surrounding it. So all in all, I'm very happy with how our 1.0 base is coming along. I think it looks great. I'm very, very ecstatic and happy about it, but we are still going to be continue working on it. Main reason being because... Do I not have any wing cells left? No, I don't. Main reason being because we still have upstairs to do. We still have some of these foundations to change around. I'm not entirely happy with how they all look, but if we come upstairs here, you can see we've got a pillar there. We've got this walled off. If we come upstairs, this is our sort of upstairs area. These are kind of just placeholder areas. I'm not sure where we're going to put the expedition station, to be completely honest, but it fits up here fine, so it's fine with me. But if we come outside here, we've got like some balconies, and I definitely want to chuck more greenery and stuff all along the outside of the base, and like seating areas and stuff like that for our pals, so that they can chill up here. You can see over here we've kind of done like the railings and stuff, so this would all be filled with plant life and stuff like that eventually. But yeah, that's our base. I just wanted to showcase that for you guys. If you wanted to get any sort of ideas about decorating or anything like that, feel free to use what you see. I'd heavily recommend using the nature stuff that they've added because it just adds so much to the base. Like, look how nice our base looks. Granted, I probably may have used some of it too much, especially maybe over here in the farming section, although I don't think so. I still think it looks great. But I'm very happy with how this all looks. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.